title and that was it. Good evening, everybody. My name is Robin0928, and welcome back to My Little Robin reviewing his magical, the one and only DB. I know it says Goldenfox, but he will be on in a little bit, so please welcome these guys.
Golden can suck it. I don't know.
You know, I just want to say first off,
he's not here, and I'm a little butthurt about it because we tried working him hard to get on this, but he never showed up.
We? Who is we? Who is we in this scenario? I believe that we is Robin, because I'm the one who sets this up. You were like, I'll join.
I mean, okay?
By the way, DB, that is not an actual picture of DB, that is Tom Holland. That's because I looked up right before the stream started, British people who always show up and everything, and Tom Holland showed up, so I was like, okay, he's Tom Holland now. But let me actually change the picture to not having Tom Holland. There we go, there's Debu.
By the way, you promised to give it a shout out to the first...
Kitty, the Forever Eevee. Thank you for coming to the stream. Kimmy, the Forever Eevee. I can't speak
Kimmy,
English.
The full-time Eevee. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming so early to the stream. This is gonna be a very weird stream, but I'm gonna drink a lot because I have my if you guys may have seen this in a couple episodes, the Robin0928 mug I was given as a gift. I also have a lot of orange soda tonight, so I'm gonna drink a lot of it.
Soda?
Robin loves orange soda.
Is it true?
So this is a lot of soda.
How dare you not do the thing?
So,
How dare you not do the obvious reference?
if you guys don't know who DB is, he's the moderator for a bunch of streams. You might have seen him in Elior streams. You've probably seen him in Toon Critic streams. He's been on one of my episodes before. So basically, he's kind of everywhere in terms of streams, which is a good thing. Because
don't really sound it.
You don't. But we are actually, if you guys look at the channel, we are 6 subscribers away from 3,000. And I never thought I'd get there, so I'm going to drink heavily tonight.
Well, if that's the case,
Grab
27.
Your Robin.
It's like, just one thing. 27.
It is also DB's birthday, because he's on the other side of the world, so happy birthday to DB!
Yay.
Yay.
Also, shout out to a good friend of my Twitter account, Jen Blake, the comic artist. I sent out a picture of my giant bottle of orange soda and my mug, and I said, I'm going to be drinking heavily tonight, and
Where did you get that mug from?
this was a gift. That was a gift from a friend of mine. But she sent out a tweet saying, I'm such a good role model. So, awesome friend of the show. I love Jen. She also made that print back there. So, that's why I like her. Lockhart, welcome to the stream. We're doing great, I hope.
I'm meh.
By the way, Sapphire,
What?
I sent you an updated version of that brony badge of yours.
Yes.
I'm surprised you haven't used it as much.
Post it on DA, then I'll use it. Same thing with that Pokemon trainer thing. That was cool. I
love
loved
a Pokemon
it.
trainer. Even though I'm not a fan of Pokemon anymore. I'm the one person on Team Stram that doesn't like Pokemon.
How dare you?
Blasphemy.
How dare you not be able to behold such beauty?
I used to love Pokemon so much, and it just kind of fell out for me because, you know, I couldn't play the games anymore because I didn't have a 3DS, so I was like, well, I guess I better just kind of back out from the series.
Get a 3DS then.
Eventually I will, actually. I'm very much considering getting a 3DS finally and playing all the Pokemon games
said
I miss.
18 as
You
do
better
you
get
like Tom
Pokemon
Holland?
X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and then Sun and Moon when that comes out.
I
bet.
do like Tom Holland because he was Spider-Man in Civil War, and he was amazing as Spider-Man in Civil War.
That's who he was.
Yeah, that he keeps on showing up and everything, and dude, I love the guy now. He's been showing up very recently. Which, speaking of movies, I decided we would kind of look through some of the films that are coming out this weekend, because we do these on Fridays, so movies just got released today. So I'm going to kind of go in backwards order, do the limited releases first, and then the big two that are coming out everywhere. First one, Clown, came out in 2014. It was an indie film. A loving father finds a clown suit for his son's birthday party, only to realize that it is not a suit at all.
Okay.
What?
I don't follow indie movies.
I don't
I
either.
don't.
I have no idea what this is.
Neither do I.
I'm a pretty big hipster, but I'm not that big of a hipster to where I watch indie movies.
I watch a lot of indie movies, but that does not sound good. Well, it's a limited release, so if you can find it in your area, check out Clown. It's coming out this weekend. It's R-rated, by the way. Now,
Apparently, Blood Drop wants a hug from us.
okay, hugs. Hugs are-
As long as you don't spill any blood on me, sure, you can have a hug. Exactly the best way to frame me for a crime. Spill blood all over me.
This is actually kind of interesting. This is the next film on the list. The Last King came out in 2016. It's not an indie film. In the year 1206, Norway is raged by a civil war. The king's illegitimate infant son, a name I can't pronounce, which half the kingdom wants killed off, he's guarded in secrecy by two men, a story which changed the course of the country's history. So that might actually be kind of good. I'm probably not going to go see it, because I don't think it's going to be playing near me.
The dumbass. We kind of know.
We're not talking politics on the stream. I kind of did too much politics on the last My Little Robin
Keep your
episode.
politics out of here.
Yeah, Americans are weird.
I guess
You're
he
not
wasn't.
American, you weirdo.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. Shadow Knight, really?
Man,
I
puns
guess
are
he
starting
wasn't
early.
Clowning around.
The movie I want to see this weekend, but I won't
Shadow
be.
Knight, I love you.
This is the movie I actually really want to see this weekend, but probably not going to. Raiders, the story of the greatest fan film ever made. So I actually don't need a description from that, which is a good thing because IMDb doesn't have one yet. But it's basically these two kids who grew up in Mississippi when they were about 8 years old. For about 8 years, when they were 11, it took them 7 years to do this. They started recreating every single scene, shot for shot, from Raiders of the Lost Ark, as 11-year-olds living in Mississippi with zero budget. So that's actually
something
really cool.
like Son of Rambo?
I don't know. I don't think it is, mainly because it was just it's just these guys who wanted to remake the movie, and then like 30 years later, after they kind of left and didn't talk to each other for a while, they came back to do the last scene, which was the airplane scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark. So that actually is a really cool story that I want to see. I wanted to see this documentary for a while. It comes out this weekend in limited theaters.
Okay.
Tickled, another documentary. Journalist David Ferrier stumbles upon a mysterious tickling competition online. As he delves deeper, he comes up with up against fierce resistance, but that doesn't stop him from getting to the bottom of a story stranger than fiction. Tickling? Is this really a thing?
Apparently, I don't know. Robin, where are you getting this stuff from, man?
This is stuff that is coming out this weekend, either in limited releases or wide releases. Trust me, we'll get to like the movies that everybody knows are coming out this weekend.
Finding Dory.
That's the last one we'll talk about.
Today.
We're talking about Finding Dory last, but we have to get through the weird stuff to get to the stuff that you want to talk about.
Weird stuff.
But I really I like the concept. It actually does sound kind of interesting. Not what I'm gonna go see in theaters. This is the one I'll wait for something on streaming to watch. It sounds like something I would see on Netflix and check that out. But next one, another independent film or a Sundance film, Swiss Army Man. A A hopeless man stranded in the wilderness befriends a dead body, and together they go on a surreal journey to get home.
What?
Starring Daniel Radcliffe. If you've seen the trailer is excellent for this movie. It basically is this guy, he's stranded on an island, and he finds Daniel Radcliffe's dead body. But remember that the world of people seeing these movies Remember that world of people are seeing movies for free, and they're running on little sleep and free booze. So why not make your own decision about this unconventional movie that stars Paul Dano, who never seems to make horrible choices with his roles. So this is limited films for this weekend. These are the two that are going to be available wherever you go because they're big names for the weekend. Number 1 is the one I don't want to even think about. Central Intelligence, which stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart. Description is, after he reunites with an old pal through Facebook, a mild-mannered accountant is lured into the world of international espionage. It's a Kevin Hart movie. That's really all it is. It's Kevin Hart being Kevin Hart, except it stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson alongside him. So, I'm gonna pass on it.
Yeah.
It sounds dumb. It doesn't look interesting. I don't want to check it out. By the way, I can't see how many people are watching the stream, so if anybody can give me an update on that.
Yeah. I'm just watching the popped out stream.
I mean, I'm
just
trying to load.
Chat. I'm watching all of you. Yes, on Sylvshad, Sonic person. I am watching you.
But
I'm watching everybody.
The one that Sapphire wanted to talk about this whole time, Finding Dory, came out today.
Hi.
The description is, the friendly but forgettable blue tang fish reunites with their loved ones and everybody learns a few things about the true meaning of family along the way. So this is actually the one I really want to see this week, besides Raiders. Raiders is the one that if I could see, I would see this week, but this is the one I might see, actually, before the next episode.
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
I don't know if I'm seeing it tomorrow. I might be busy tomorrow. But...
Also, why is Blood Drip saying Ohio randomly?
They asked what state they all lived in.
Oh, I live in that state, too. Hi.
But I wasn't looking forward to Finding Dory and completely forgot about its existence while it was being developed. I remember it got announced and I was like, oh, cool, Finding Nemo sequel. I don't know why everybody needs that, but who cares? I'll probably see it when it comes out. And then I kind of blanked on remembering it existed until a trailer was released, and then I completely forgot about its existence until another trailer was released, and on and on and on until now, where I'm like, oh yeah, the movie's coming out now. Cool.
I've sort of been hyped
what happened
because,
to a Bugs Life 2.
I've been sort of announced, hey, this is a thing. Well, okay.
So when are we going to see a Bugs Life 2?
Well, Bugs Life 2 is kind of interesting because originally Bugs Life 2 was when Pixar kind of broke a contract with Disney by releasing Toy Story 2. This is a Pixar nerd, so I know a lot of stories about this. They originally had a contract that said they couldn't make sequels because Disney distributed the movies while Pixar made them. Pixar was not a thing that Disney owned, though. Disney didn't own Pixar, they just distributed movies from them. Think of it like a third-party developer for a console.
So basically Touchstone.
Yeah, but when they made Toy Story 2, they had broken their contract with Disney, and then Disney started putting in plans to make their own sequels to Pixar movies, including Toy Story 3 and A Bug's Life 2. Toy Story 3 eventually did get made by Pixar, but A Bug's Life 2 was canceled and completely dropped by Pixar.
Yay! I never really liked A Bug's Life
I
anyway.
loved A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life is awesome.
It was okay. I prefer
what
the short over the actual movie.
So who's looking forward to The Incredibles 2?
Everyone on the freaking
gosh,
planet!
I can't wait for that.
2019.
Now, question
We've
being...
got 3 more years to wait.
Question being, when do you think it's going to be set?
I think they're going to have to do a time skip. Just because of the fact that you can't have no time pass between Incredibles 1 and Incredibles 2 with 15 years in the real world passing between the release of the two movies.
Ace Churro 23, Goldenfox isn't here yet. He
We're
decided
waiting
to
for
bail on us.
He's not bailing. He's dealing with some stuff, and he'll hopefully be back by the end of the stream. We've only been going for 16 minutes, and these things are like an hour and a half, so he has a long time. But
Fine.
I would say probably about I'd say probably to the point where Dash is either in college or just out of it. That's where I'm predicting. I don't know why I always go with one of the younger characters, but Dash being out of college probably would be where my guess is for the movie to take.
No. I was around the same age as Dash, like when, what was it? Incredibles, the first one came out, and yeah, I'm in college, so he's probably in college.
He was a fourth grader. He's a fourth grader in Incredibles. In 15 years, so he's like 9, and in 15 years that puts him at 24. So that's just out of college. And we have Goldenfox. Please welcome Goldenfox for the first time on MLR Live. Yay!
Hi.
Hello.
About time you got here.
We've been making jokes about you this whole time and drinking a
Like
lot.
what?
It's all Sapphire, not me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a bitch, okay?
So, we just talked about all the releases for this week. Finding Dory is kind of the one that we've been talking about more than any of the other ones. What are your thoughts on it?
It's too weird to talk about. Like, too weird even for the person who says dare to be different.
Hey, I like the Raiders is probably the most normal besides the two mainstream ones.
Well, I don't want to see a film about a competition that revolves around tickling.
That I want to see. That's the one I'm gonna. If that gets released on DVD, I will buy it just to see what the hell it's about. It'll probably be incredibly weird. It's hard. The Incredibles is not the only great Fantastic Four movie.
By the way, speaking of The Incredibles 2, do you think they're probably going to start off with The Underminer?
No.
Well,
No, they already took care of that in the video game.
The video game took care of it.
No external resources.
No, the reason I'm saying that they won't do it, not just because they took care of it in the video game, but because that would mean 0 time has passed between The Incredibles 1 and The Incredibles 2. So no, they're not going to do The Underminer. I think they'll do a completely new story, which I'm glad about that, because
Let's put him in a flashback.
Maybe, they would start off with... I'm trying to think of the movie There's a movie I'm thinking of right now. It's a superhero movie. Spider-Man. The Spider-Man trilogy, the original Sam Raimi ones. Except instead of clips from the first movie, they'd show, things that have taken place between that and the opening credits. That'd be kind of cool. And Blood Drop asks, can Goldenfox give her a hug?
Okay.
Give her a hug.
Give her a hug, damn it.
Or else she'll stab you in the knee.
I mean, that is why she's called Blood Drop. Holy crap. 2 people subscribed and I don't know who. So, 3 years into doing my show. My dad does actually watch it, but my mom could care less about what I put on YouTube. There's some weird stuff of me on YouTube. Like when I kissed the Toy Story 3 poster behind me and I'm leaning the wrong direction. The New Year's stream got frickin' weird. Really, I'm drinking a lot of orange soda in my mug. In my
Wait. Was I at their stream?
No, you were not.
Which one?
Actually, no. I remember. I was on there during New Year's.
You were in the chat for that, but you were not on the stream.
No, I was in that stream. Yeah, I remember.
You were in there for the beginning, but you weren't there when I started making out with everything.
Okay, then.
I started making out with everything by the end of that stream, but I am drinking I'm about to have to refill my mug of orange soda. But I've actually never drank out of this mug before. It's not the most comfortable thing to do, actually. It's pretty stupid. I like it. But it also says My Little Robin. It also says reviewing his magic on
Well,
the
you did not. I'm
other
going to
side.
take another sip of Pepsi.
Okay, Fox, can you settle this for a second? Which is better, Pepsi or Coke?
I don't mind either or.
I have weird people in this stream, because Pepsi is an abomination.
Okay, I know what you're talking about, the Coke Wars. I used to be more of a Coke fan than a Pepsi fan, but in the end, like, while some would argue that Pepsi has more of a watery taste,
It does.
I really don't care anymore.
Robin X
Son of
everything
a
and
bitch!
everyone.
Really? I never
You
noticed.
denied the Coca-Cola master race?
Yes, Keyframe!
The only true power comes
Please welcome
from the red
Keyframe
can.
to the
Red
argument
is the
part of the
color
stream.
Mars, the color of war! And that is what cola will put on your back!
So-
I know that Key and I are total opposites.
Why do you think
I'm a
Ed
Pepsi.
Why's mane is blue? It's because he is Pepsi, and Pepsi is weak against the master race that is Keyframe, the red cola race!
So Keyframe's lost her mind.
Okay, so I made the decision, I choose Coke.
Good.
Well, that escalated quickly.
She gave in to the girl.
Speaking of which, can you go out later and get me some Coke?
Can I also get a Cold Stone?
Well then.
You can only go out and get.
Because she can do, yeah.
You can only get Coke if you get the entire stream Coke.
Sure.
Oh, by the way, hi, Key.
Hi, Key.
Just say hi, by the way.
Yeah, she does.
And, Sapphy, likes Pepsi more.
Of course she likes Pepsi more. Half of her OC is blue. She's part of the enemy!
See,
God, this is like freaking red versus blue.
hey.
It shouldn't be.
I don't know why.
Because the true fans
Key is correct on this one. Coke is better than
run
Pepsi.
the power of red.
So,
Let's look at the red things that are good that are red. Garnet is red. Garnet is red. Keyframe has red hair. Goldenfox has red hair.
You also have a bit of blue in
The
your
star
hair.
on Danny Sex Bang's leotard is red.
The YouTube logo is red.
You also.
I have cold
Am I the only same one here?
No, you really are. You're the only one who hasn't lost their mind, and we're only 25 minutes into the stream. We have an hour. We can lose our minds during then, but not this early.
I haven't lost my mind, Robin. It's just simply when you speak blasphemy.
No, I'm on your side. Coke is so much better than Pepsi, if only just for the fact that Fanta is a Coke product, and and Fanta is the best orange soda.
oh, somebody turn off their webcam.
I did.
This is whatever you guys said ever since the webcam was turned off.
Yeah.
That's an annoying feature on the mobile device. Whenever someone turns off the webcam or show screen, the speaker feature is turned off, and I have to turn it back on.
So we've actually.
I don't know.
I have noticed though, Fox, you've probably been on my channel more times than anybody in the chat and anybody I've worked with, and I've never had you on the podcast. I've been running this
I was
podcast.
on your podcast before. It was when you were reaching 2,000 subs.
That was the last time, but like the regular MLR live podcast, this current podcast that I've been doing since January, I've never had you on, and yet I've been running it for 6 months.
Well, I kind of found you through Goldenfox anyways.
Yeah, I've had Goldenfox on live streams before. Like 3 years ago, we had Anthony C.
Also, I knew it. He doesn't love me anymore because I'm blue.
Da ba dee da ba da.
Yabba-dabba-da.
Hey, all both of us.
Yeah, I still love you, Sappy. You can't help your mutations.
You never talk to me anymore, Key. You don't love me. You never loved me.
Hashtag Key loves everybody.
I have empathy towards my blue brethren. That's why I sacrificed part of my hair to show my appreciation towards the cause.
It's okay. I tried dyeing my hair blue, but it ended up green.
Also, Key, Key, I'm sorry we flooded up your notifications on Twitter last night with Hamilton trash, but we had to.
I was just wondering. I was trying to read through it.
Really now?
No, the thing is that it devolved from just being about about Wicked getting a movie and Hamilton to who's who. And
Yeah, it got fucking weird.
Why didn't you guys just delete me from the tag?
Well, I tried, and then I forgot, and then it just kept going.
Because I tried to ignore it. I waited till it was over.
Yeah, because you were trying to get away from the room where it happens.
Hey! So, somebody just put in the chat, #Key's an asshole. Jesus.
I'm not an asshole. People are just an asshole to me, so I have to be an asshole back in retaliation.
And somebody also just said Robin X Goldenfox X keyframe. I don't know how that works.
I have ruby red nails.
I have an
Although
orange
I
soda
failed,
mug.
so now I have them in my toes. Yeah.
But
A little bit red. It's
I
just
try to be semi-polite.
I just,
So the
that's
chat,
been- yeah, now I'm tired.
the chat is saying Robin X Goldenfox X keyframe, and I don't know how that ship works.
How
no.
about no, because he's only 16?
Yeah, we
15, 1, 2, I...
Tricky, hi!
Tricky Fox is in the
Oh my
chat.
gosh, I want to pet it.
Guys.
And 15th, Robin's true ship is with, Hot Pockets.
I don't eat Hot Pockets anymore! Like, I stopped eating those a long time ago!
Well, you know, they miss you. They're playing a song on a boombox over their head outside your window.
The
right
ultimate
now.
ship with me is still orange soda, because orange soda, if you asked anybody who watches my stuff, it looks like I just drink orange soda 24/7. Like,
It does.
You may as well be Kel from Keenan and
I keep on saying that if Coke wants to sponsor the show, they won't have to do anything.
Screw you and your Coca-Cola. I'm sticking with Dr. Pepper, yo.
Now that's just a true.
Brother.
No.
Oh,
I have
Shad
had.
18, you evil demon.
Dude, no.
Robin
One.
shipped with Donald Trump.
Okay, there's one rule I have in my stream chats.
No
Politics?
politics?
No politics. Unless I start talking about politics, and I usually don't. Because I don't like talking about politics on the stream, because
No
that's
one ever
boring.
does.
There was one politic-related thing that I just thought was hilarious today,
Go for
What's
it.
that?
and then I won't talk about anything else. So Donald Trump had made this tweet that said, "Thank you, #America First," and it had a poll being like, if you could vote for your president right now, who would win? And the thing was, and he put this on his Twitter saying, "Thank you, America First," like he won. Hillary won the poll.
Yeah. I've
Oh
seen
my
that one.
God.
That's pretty. He did it a couple months ago. It was with Cruz. Cruz had like.
I just thought that was funny.
It was pretty funny actually.
It is. I admit it.
So the root beer story. So this is my story from this is one of my stories from New Mexico. Couple things, and it had root beer there. And I was just sitting there, kind of looking over some energy bars, like because soda was always my soda. And I was just talking about it, and a guy comes up behind me and he's like, "You never had root beer?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't." And he was a staff member at this camp, and he was like, "I'll buy you a thing of root beer." I was like, "Okay." So so he bought me some root beer, and I had root beer, and it was great. It was good root beer. It also was because I hadn't had soda in like 3 weeks, so that was pretty good.
Oh, jeez.
That's because I was on a train for 3 days, then I was in camp, and then I was back, and then I was on the trail for a week, and then I was back in base camp, and I had a lot of orange soda then. I drink a lot. It always looks like I just drink orange soda all the time, but I really don't. I drink more water than I do soda. It's just on the stream.
By the way, we have a huge lag.
We do.
You have to refresh the page.
Let's see. I can't fix anything on the stream without ending it.
Seems to be going fine for me.
And
watching the stream. I'm just watching it on a I'm just watching the chat.
guys, rule in the chat: do not talk about politics.
Especially Donald Trump.
We don't care. We know it's important. I may even do a My Little Robin completely about politics in November. I'm not doing it now because I don't care.
No, you're right. The discussion about politics is so debatable that everything is way too out of control.
And yes, it's an argument we're going to have at some point. But that point is not on a stream where we have candy-colored horses talking about Finding Dory like 10 minutes before. And then arguing about Coke versus Pepsi.
About that movie.
We tried to, and then this whole Coke versus Pepsi thing came up. And it's just gone off the hill since then.
I take it you've seen the movie?
Captain America Civil War, I saw it opening night. It was amazing.
No, I was asking about Finding Dory.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm tomorrow.
It wasn't because I didn't like the trailers or I didn't think it would be a good movie. Nothing really grabbed me from the marketing of the movie or the trailers from the movie. There were some good jokes every now and then. I was like, oh, I love the art style, but there was really nothing that was like, I gotta see this in theaters. It was more of, I'll wait for DVD. But
And yet, Batman versus Superman.
I did. That grabbed me because I'm a fan of comic books. That's why I had to go see that opening weekend. But I went to go.
Suckered in, man.
I was. It was almost 3 hours. The extended cut is gonna be over 3 hours, so that's gonna be fun to watch. But I was kind of I had a little bit of extra money, and I was kind of just around, and I decided I'm gonna go to a movie, and the last screening of Zootopia was at my theater. And I thought about it, I was like, I haven't seen it yet. It doesn't come out on DVD for a couple weeks. I'm gonna go see it. And I did. And I walked out of the theater, I was like, wow, I was completely surprised. I did not think it was gonna be as good as it was. And I did think it was gonna be good.
You imbecile! How dare you doubt the...
No, I knew it was gonna be good.
Disney.
I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't think it would be as good as it was. So, like...
Imbecile!
There's some reason why AC went to go see it in theaters 25 times.
Oh, God.
I loved it.
Say what now?
I'm happy with the fact that it exists. I'm glad I saw it.
You better be.
Do I regret seeing Batman vs. Superman? I don't.
Yes.
I really don't regret seeing it. Do I regret seeing it on opening weekend? A little bit, but I don't regret seeing the movie in general. Because...
Dan Timmons, I am drinking Dr. Pepper, so you did a good thing. Also,
terrible.
hi, I am doing well.
But I'm glad I did see Batman vs. Superman. Not because I liked the movie. I didn't. But because it kind of did teach me something about comic book movies. It's that maybe, just maybe, there's still the potential for bad movies. For bad comic book movies. As we have now seen from Batman vs. Superman.
Well, there's always the Justice League and the Wonder Woman movie.
I still have hope for DC movies. Like, Suicide Squad looks fun. Justice League, it's being rewritten. Wonder Woman looks awesome. The solo Batman movie looks awesome. And there's still the animated movies that are coming out. So,
The Killing Joke.
that's what I'm talking about. Killing Joke, basically. So there is a lot of potential for DC movies. This whole expanded universe thing, you can't rush in on your second movie.
Well,
maybe-
unfortunately, that's what many big companies do.
Ghostbusters.
Speaking of which,
Sega.
The controversial Ghostbusters movie.
I'm not even going to talk about the controversy here. I'm talking about the fact that they want to build a Ghostbusters cinematic universe. How the hell are you supposed to do that?
There's only one Ghostbuster, building in all of,
Their
Canada.
plan is... Key, the plan that they're...
Ghostbusters LA!
The plan that they have is to do the female-led Ghostbusters that's coming out this year, and then do another Ghostbusters movie of a completely separate team. I can't remember who they want in that, and then have those two teams kind of have a crossover movie, and then do more like little Ghostbuster films to have a
Basically,
Ghostbuster cinematic
the
universe.
CSI series then.
Yeah, kind of. Except
I want to see Doctor
movies.
Strange.
That's gonna be fun.
I went to see Civil War, and, everybody was talking about how, the new Doctor Strange movie is coming out, it's going to be amazing, rah, rah, rah. I didn't really care. But then I saw the trailer, and it's like, I want to see this, even though I have no context whatsoever of this franchise.
I love the Doctor Strange trailer was fantastic.
And they've
It
apparently
was
got
such a
Sherlock.
mind trip, and it's like, I want to see this.
Okay, like
self demands to see this.
I have this really funny story about this. Or kind of funny in my opinion. We were kind of talking about when they announced Doctor Strange, kind of everybody who knew movies was thinking it's going to be Benedict Cumberbatch playing Doctor Strange. And Marvel was insistent, like, no, we haven't cast Doctor Strange yet. We're looking at a couple people, maybe it's a couple other actors. He's on the list of people we'd like to play Doctor Strange, but yeah, we knew. All of us called it. Nobody was surprised by this announcement.
I don't know who that is, so I wouldn't have said that.
He
Sherlock.
played Sherlock.
Why Robin with yum soda? What?
Huh?
I'm drinking more.
No idea.
So, are there any more subscribers?
What?
Let me check. I'm actually refreshing the page right now. So refresh. I'm hoping that we get to call my mom soon on the stream to see how this works.
So,
Nope.
where are you?
It's out. I try to see as many as possible, but I don't.
So, who did they get to play Professor X in X-Men Apocalypse?
It's the other guy, not it's McAvoy.
And the stream says it's offline.
What?
Nice.
Oh, it did a break thing.
Oh.
It broke again. The stream has this thing where every now and then it'll just stop, and then it'll start again, and then it'll start again. I mean, stop again, and then start again. I don't.
Stop again, start again, put on
Actually, it's running for me, so they just need to refresh.
I don't know.
Well, now it's going.
But I just missed X-Men Apocalypse. It's not a big deal for me. I'm not the biggest X-Men fan. I like it. I loved Days of Future Past, but that was really the only X-Men movie besides Deadpool that I was like, yep, that's good. That's some real good stuff right there. That's my favorite thing.
Deadpool's the only Marvel movie
And
I've only
now it's
seen
online.
recently.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, wait,
Okay?
there it is.
I'm just gonna drink away my sorrows. Ow.
It's okay, I'll drink with you. I got Dr. Pepper and
So-
everything.
I shaved before the stream started, and I cut above my lip by accident. I nicked above my lip when I was shaving before the stream, and that hurts when I drink that. Good.
Ooh, I know the feeling.
That was not fun.
So, I feel like stealing the stream away from Robin. Pokemon fans, who's getting Sun and Moon?
Me.
Leaving the stream, guys. Bye bye. I have no place here. I don't know
I'm
Pokemon.
genuinely curious. I'm getting Moon because everything points at me getting Moon, despite the fact that I'm a Celestia fan.
I'm getting both.
I haven't been up to date with Pokemon.
You need to, man. I'll be
Well,
right
he's
back.
not up to date with anything. He's not up to date with anything modern. He's using a Commodore 64 right now.
That's true.
He's kid.
That's actually true. Goldenfox does use a Commodore 64.
I don't even own a Commodore 64.
I know.
I'm making a joke.
Well, you
We're
guys are
funny
saying
people.
It's true, he does this, and that sounds like you guys are taking it seriously.
That's
Oh my
part of the
God.
joke. Damn it, Goldenfox.
Joke.
Brett is getting way too old for this.
Well, he's going to be 28 in a week.
And I've only just turned 27.
Happy birthday, TV!
Ow!
No, as far as Pokemon goes, I stopped at Diamond and Pearl.
By the way, high five to Goldenfox for being one of the only people on the stream who doesn't play Pokemon.
I don't hate Pokemon. If
I don't
there's
hate it
anything
either.
I don't like about Pokemon, it was the TV series.
Although the TV series was awesome.
The first season was fine, it's just that they constantly ended every episode with a cliffhanger.
You're just a hater.
Welcome to anime.
No, I've seen other animes. They ended, and
I have seen other animes.
Hashtag Golden's a hater.
Oh, come on, guys. Give him a break.
We
Pew pew! Golden's a hater.
choo choo.
If you subscribe, Dad will come home from buying cigarettes.
My dad's still around though.
Okay, here's a topic. How do you guys feel about season 6 so far?
I've enjoyed it.
I haven't seen much of it.
They're good episodes. There are very good episodes, and there are episodes I really like. But there are also episodes that have really great elements, but then fail on other elements to me.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I was really mixed about the last one I just did, which was Applejack's Day Off. I loved how they characterized Applejack, but I really hated how they characterized Rarity. Like, it always ended up being like a one good thing versus one bad thing. So...
Okay, I'm back. Wait, I heard something about Rarity.
We're talking about season 6.
This makes me cry as a Rarity fan.
Which one?
Almost every single episode I see her in.
Oh, come on, not all of them are that bad.
She's really not.
Especially this episode. Like, why? They just threw Rarity's creative drive out the window with that episode. Just what the hell?
Yeah.
Like,
Larry sucked and spice up your life.
I didn't watch it. I still haven't watched that one yet.
They threw everything from Canterlot Boutique out the window, even though they referenced it and just...
The writers are familiar with every character.
I don't even know half the writers anymore. Like, I've noticed there's a lot more new writers than there used to be.
They should at least educate themselves on the previous episodes.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Dave Rapp.
Yeah,
I
like...
don't know who that is.
Which one
He
does he
wrote
write?
Newbie Dash.
Oh,
That explains a lot.
Newbie Dash. I talked about this.
Well,
Reese-
Hold
yeah.
on a second. Let's let Keith finish.
No, I'm done. To me, it's just like, if you're going to be working on a show and going to be writing episodes and you have not come in, when the series started, you should educate yourself and watch the last few episodes. So that way, even if you retcon something or talk about something that hasn't been previously mentioned, like Haber and the crystalling with alicorns and stuff, you can at least have your own reasonings why.
Yeah, like... One of the things that
I
bothered me...
respect that Haber finally brought up the fact that, we don't know much about alicorns. So yeah, if he's going to be the one that finally gives us a glimpse of something inside the show and not from some kind of crappy book, then hooray.
Like...
Well said.
One of the things that I got bothered by, I'm going to use Applejack's Day Off. It feels like, for Rarity at least, they really have a hard time characterizing her. Because in that episode, she was so self-centered, I guess you could say was the word. Like, Rarity's always kind of been a little bit vain, and that's fine. But in that episode, she was vain to the point of being mean to her friends, and that bothered me in that episode.
What episode?
Applejack's Day Off. Like,
Oh no, I loved Rarity in that episode.
I couldn't
Applejack was a
stand.
bitch.
I liked Applejack. That was one of the few times I really liked Applejack, and she was doing something. She wasn't really bogged down by, "Hey, I'm Southern." Like, that was one of the few episodes.
The thing is, Rarity has the complete right to act like that. She owns 3 shops and constantly has to take care of it. If she has to try and make time out of her day just to spend some time with her friends and her friend bails on her because she's doing something that's overtly tedious, then yeah, Rarity has the right to act the way she did.
But, like, I liked the fact that Applejack was actually working to try and fix the problem, whereas Rarity was like, I guess that I'll just be off and doing my own thing then, which is my terrible Rarity impression.
Okay,
Sound more like Pony
okay,
Moth.
Robin.
I've lost my mind.
Even if that's the case, how do I explain it? Technically, Rarity is sort of paying for this, so she's sort of trying to get her money out of it.
True, but it just kind of felt dickish to me. Like,
Well, it's like, what would Rarity really contribute? She doesn't know anything about it.
you have magic! When you have magic, your skill with technology can be a little bit limited, because you can manipulate things with your mind.
That's quite true.
Still, though, what do you expect?
I don't know, something to help, to assist your friend when she is trying to do something for the greater good. I'd expect you to do that because you're not a horrible person.
God, it's a Steam thing.
I felt like some elements worked really well, but some elements didn't work well. Like, it was just middle of the line for me.
Well,
It was just not well written. Like, the dialogue was so infantile to me. Like, it's like, you have... And the thing is that I do not blame the Fox brothers for this. I blame Neil because Neil has not written a good episode in his life.
No, he has not.
See,
Wait.
I'm still waiting to sign that treaty with Josh Haber.
well,
And what would that be?
The treaty of I won't make fun of you if you keep writing good episodes.
Well, he's been making good episodes.
I know,
Yeah.
which is why
So-
I haven't made fun of him.
As of recent.
What? Josh Haber?
Yes. That was a terrible episode. What are you thinking?
Which
I
one?
really like the Crystalling. It's one of my favorite season premieres.
I liked Crystalline.
Oh, why?
Everybody likes Crystalline but you!
Because I feel like the character, it gave us one of the best new presentations of a male character. Starlight Glimmer was fantastic in the episode, and I actually really liked Flurry Heart.
You can't
Amen.
argue with that.
Cadence ruined everything for me.
You hate Cadence indiscriminately, though.
What did Cadence do exactly besides give birth?
I want... Key? Key!
She doesn't do anything in this episode, even though she says she does this. I don't know.
She was helping chase the baby and look up a spell, so that is her doing something.
But
Yeah, but I have no empathy with Cadence. Like,
Key?
throughout this whole thing, I would have been fine with her presence if she was a little bit insane, but we don't get anything from her.
You have a
That's the
lot of
first
problems with
It's the
Cadence.
Cadence.
I still say Cadence is my favorite princess. It is never going to change.
okay.
I don't know why. It's
Okay,
always...
I'm done arguing with Key.
And I'm just
So,
sitting
yeah,
there wondering what the hell's going on.
Getting back to the one topic at hand, you said that when it comes to new writers, they need to educate themselves through previous
At
episodes.
least try.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Dave Rapp.
What did he do exactly?
He wrote.
I know he wrote Newbie Dash, but what did he do that exactly broke canon?
Didn't
He didn't
also
break
write
canon. He
What is
sacrilegiously butchered an arc.
I wouldn't say that exactly fits into the case of what I was saying. He did acknowledge the arc and what it was doing. I don't think that's a case of not watching the episode. It's just not well written.
It was just executed horribly.
So guys,
Yeah. What?
this. Oh wait, no one can see this. You'll see it on the stream in a second. I have new shoes, and they are very stripy.
That's nice.
That's
You got
nice.
Sonic shoes.
These are super stripy. They're not Sonic shoes, definitely not. But I don't know. Season 6 is good. I like season 6, but there are a lot of episodes that I don't like. And Sega's in the chat.
Hey, Sega.
Okay.
Heartswarming Tale is still awesome.
I loved Heartswarming Tale, and Key, I don't know if you saw the video, but my video on it, it was in the catch-up episode, but doesn't Starlight's costume look like Thomas Jefferson from Hamilton?
I don't
Yeah.
watch Hamilton.
Yes, you Hamilton trash. It does.
It totally looks like Jefferson, and it drove me crazy for the whole time I was writing that video. I was like, I gotta use some Jefferson clip, and I can't find any good ones.
Yeah.
What
I mean-
the heck is Hamilton?
Hamilton,
I don't
oh,
know what Hamilton is.
Let's not start it.
Do you go on the internet?
Yes.
It's a musical.
It's a musical about the first Treasury Secretary, Alexander Hamilton, and it is
it's told through
amazing.
hip hop style.
It is amazing. And by the way, Key, I learned how to do Guns and Ships while switching voices. It's not easy.
Would you try to recommend hip hop to me?
It's good even if you don't like hip hop though.
It brought Broadway back into the mainstream.
And it won 11 Tonys.
It's a good
I've
musical.
never heard of it.
Well, then look it up. It's not that hard.
I recommend it literally in every episode. I think the last 4 episodes I've recommended people listen to Hamilton in some way, shape, and form throughout the video. I bring it up.
Yes, Tricky, we did do the best collab of Heartwarming Tale.
I loved Heartwarming Tale. That's probably one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite episodes so far. Is Heartwarming Tale.
It's probably the most solidly written out of all of them.
I'm trying to think of the other episode I really liked.
Saddle Row.
Saddle Row is good.
Saddle Row was. I liked Saddle Row.
Saddle Row, Crystalline, Gift of the Mod Pie.
I did not like
Gift
Gift of Mod Pie.
Fire.
Gift of Mod
Would you
Pie
say-
was not a good episode to me.
Would you say?
I-
Would you say the Saddle Row review is the Slice of Life 2.0?
No, I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that because there's not. Besides vinyl, there wasn't many background.
There was one girl who looked like a neon cat from Ruby.
That was pretty funny, actually.
Ruby.
No second
That doesn't
prances.
answer the question of why are you singing.
Because I can.
No second prances. I'm trying to remember what I thought about that episode. It's sad that video came out 2 weeks ago, and I barely remember most of the video or my thoughts
It's
on
a
those
working
episodes.
title.
That was actually pretty funny.
No Second Francis. I love that episode.
I liked it. I did like it.
But to be honest, did anyone else think most people were just being a bit dickish towards Cersei?
Yes! I brought this up, that everybody in Ponyville was a dick to everyone. Like, it was unbelievably dickish. The whole town. I love these stripy shoes. I love these. I need to find a way to use them in a video. Or just bring up the fact I have stripy shoes.
Robin's going ADD.
Can
I
we
am
focus on
super
the
ADD on these streams, and I have a lot of sugar in my brain.
Although Silver Quill ruined this for me, as for the ending scene of the suicide scene from No Second Francis, apparently that was a Twilight scene. Twilight Saga, not Twilight Sparkle.
Let's not talk about this, okay? Okay, let's not talk about it.
I'm going to ruin it to you like he ruined it to me and Norman, man.
Why are you bringing up my lover in this one?
What?
Because
Silver
he's
Quill.
the one who ruined it. He ruined everything for me.
Soiled it! Soiled it! Newbie Dash. Too much cringe comedy. Too much cringe
It's not
comedy.
even just. There's more of an issue with that episode than just cringe comedy.
That was one of my biggest issues of the episode, was the comedy and pacing.
It was just such a clunkily written episode structure-wise, because it's just like, even putting aside my own personal gripes, that it's just like, okay, for this because this is how I experience this kind of stuff, and it left a negative impression on me. But structure-wise, its resolution was the last 3 minutes of the episode.
Yeah.
It did not have a good 3-act structure. It didn't use its time well. Like, the entire, Rainbow Dash trying to be her friend scene, half of those, you could have gone with the rule of 3, take 2 of those, had at least another minute to do your resolution.
And this was the thing, I've always said that the Wonderbolts are kind of dicks. Like, it's just kind of a joke, you know, they never honor Rainbow Dash for doing all this crap for them, and they're always kind of causing problems. This episode, they were the worst. Like, it is...
Except for Sora.
No arguing there.
Except for Sora.
Okay, I'm ready to just give a further detail. Having them reveal their nicknames at the end of the episode was their biggest mistake. They should have done it much earlier on and tell Dash, hey, we all have nicknames, you have to learn to live with it. Instead, they didn't bother talking to Dash properly, and they risked having their rehearse and their performance being screwed over. And they're putting all this blame on Dash, even though they were being so irresponsible. And on top of that, because of how poorly executed this was a very sloppy conclusion of an entire arc that was built ever since the beginning of the series. And on top of that, you have to watch this episode. Kind of like Rainbow Falls. It's required.
Yeah, you kind of do.
You can't skip it.
It's a difficult thing with Newbie Dash, because on one hand, there are friends who will defend it until the end, and then there's us who don't have the...
I've seen Sketchy's thoughts, and yes, it is true that when it comes to the military, you're not supposed to like your nickname. I get where Josh is coming from. It's that the episode executed it horrendously.
And
because military is used to it doesn't mean that other people
and here's the thing that I would like to point out. The fact that the Wonderbolts, like, they're all like, oh, you should just put up with this nickname. Well, here's another thing you have to recognize, guys. She had 2 days to learn a complete new routine from the ground up. She really isn't going to need the harassment she's getting from these guys right now. She's under enough stress as it is.
They could have just done it after the performance, or they could have at least had the time span of her not liking this nickname and everything.
Go through the performance.
And I would say I think it would have been stronger if them calling her the nickname during the performance is what made her slip up, or make the time span between the performance and the practice longer, so that way we sympathize less with Dash, because it's like, okay, you Dickens.
Yeah, like, they're hazing her. She has 2 days to learn a completely new routine. I'm still impressed the fact that she could actually do it. Like, they're treating her like crap, and yet she still did it.
I mean, it's like, you know, if they want to be represented, if they, for once, want to be like, yes, they are definitely a military type thing, so they're going to have the hazing that's involved with it. Good for them. Fine. Okay. Have some realistic presentation of it. But don't make the context of the situation all around make us sympathize more with the person that we're supposed to be viewing as the antagonist for the episode. Because watching it over and over, it just feels like, oh, are we supposed to view Rainbow Dash as the one in the wrong during this entire episode, or are we supposed to be the Wonderbolts? The thing is that it doesn't even feel like it's supposed to be a little bit of both. It feels more like, oh, it just has such a feeling of, no, this one is the definite one that's in the wrong for feeling this way. And I think that's the other big issue, is that it's like, I grew up in a family that did have a lot of military people in it, so I understood the context, but even though I understand the context, I still don't think it's right. You know, I think it's kind of like, yes, there's this, but at least make it fit contextually in your story, where it's like a time and the place, so you don't view the Wonderbolt as stupid. Because it's like, okay, if you want to do the hazing and stuff and treat her as just like another member, fine. Don't do it 2 days before a performance that it's implied that ponies have paid for to go see.
And the fact that she's never done this routine before.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that made it the most annoying for me, was, like, they're giving her crap. She's just became a Wonderbolt. She's never done this routine before. She has no idea what she's doing yet. And you're giving her crap already. And she has a performance in 2 days to master. Like, that's the...
Yeah.
You have a problem there.
And I see, like, I'm trying to view this by, like, okay, I wouldn't even mind the hazing plot if we're going with, okay, the Wonderbolts are something like the military. Like, I don't even care about that thing anymore. It's like, fine, if you want to do that, goody gumdrops. However, make your story work around that better than what you did. Because in my opinion, the story just didn't work that well around it.
Yeah.
With time frames that they were giving us, it just felt so not realistic. It's kind of like you have a draft for Nom, and you're sending this on the helicopter the day they drafted, and you're calling them nicknames now while they're trying to snipe someone in the fields. It's like, there's a time and a place, and this isn't one of them.
This is not a time and place. I don't know why I'm wearing the beanie. I can't hear anything now. This is better. I love this beanie though. This was also a gift from a friend and fan of the show.
For that matter, from what I've seen in the episode, from what I remember, Spitfire warned Dash to be careful and leave a good impression, and yet she crashed into a trash can and she got that nickname. I would have preferred that the Wonder Bullets would actually talk to her saying, look, I know you, but you need to put that aside and focus more on the routine.
Exactly.
I just wish they didn't show the flashback, because it would have made us sympathize less with Rainbow Dash if it wasn't a childhood trauma.
Yeah, that was where I was like, man, you guys are dicks.
Angry, it just was like, well, this is unnecessary.
But, like, the whole fact about making it, like, her childhood nickname that she hates so much, that was where I was like, man, you guys are the worst.
When is there ever going to be the coincidence that someone's going to nickname you a nickname that you had all the way back when you were a little kid?
I mean, just the fact, well, her name does rhyme with it's Dash and rhymes with Crash, flying. Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense.
Other names that rhyme with the word Ash, it could work.
But with something that involves her slamming into something, what would work? Can you give me another nickname that would work off the top of your head?
At least they didn't call you Rainbow Trash.
That actually, that's better.
Trash.
I was actually surprised they didn't call her Trash, and then Picky just commented on it. It's like, well, okay.
Holy crap! I didn't even think about that. That would be way better.
I don't know. It's just like looking back of my own personal disdain towards the type. Because the thing is, the message could have been done well with, it's like, there are different friendship dynamics depending on what group you hang around, because not everyone acts the exact same around everyone. That's a perfectly fine lesson to give. But like, putting that kind of stuff aside, in the way of just storytelling, structure, blah, 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 it just did not feel like a cohesive story. And to me, it's like, you know what? I cannot personally agree with a moral in an episode, but if you could at least write a decent structured story, I will fine.
Yeah. I feel like
it's like Applejack's Day Off. I think the moral is a good moral. However, I think the dialogue and everything is just so not well written. I couldn't stand it.
I dislike the episode a lot more than what I did the catch-up episode, and probably, if I do have the time for it, I actually might go back and do a whole nother review separately for the, Newbie Dash. Just because I feel like it didn't give it enough time, and I've watched the episode even more since I did I watch episodes 3 times before I make a My Little Robin episode, and then did the same thing with all 4 that I reviewed for, the catch-up episode. But I've watched it since then, and I really dislike it a lot more than I did when I made the catch-up episode. So I might actually come back and do a whole separate video for just Newbie Dash.
Okay. So how's your subscriber count, Robin?
Let me check it. I'm probably still gonna be at this freaking 4 away, and I have a bunch of party favors to.
I will go on live count.
A while back though.
Okay, so Robin 0.
Key. I'm going to call my mom on stream.
Oh boy, this ought to be fun.
So we're gonna ask her to subscribe. So please, everybody, hold your subscriptions right now, so we can do this. We're gonna hit 3,000 on the stream with my mom as the 3,000th. We are at 2,999 subscribers. Right now, we are at 2,999 subscribers.
And now you're at 3,000.
Somebody unsubscribe right now!
Okay, I got it.
No, not you. I'm talking to the stream, because we accidentally went over to 3,000.
Now you're at 2,999.
Somebody just I can't control how internet works, Mom.
You stopped him. You're gonna have to wait till 10,000.
Oh boy.
My mom
Subscribed.
My mom just hung up on me. She's not gonna subscribe until 10,000.
Oh.
God!
Mostly.
Ah! You can subscribe again, Mom!
I just subscribed again.
I am so angry right now. I'm back at 99 again!
Oh, that's just cruel.
This is like the most annoying thing! My mom is right now struggling to subscribe to me on YouTube. This is the most stupid part of any stream. I'm gonna drink.
Down to 2,998.
Sapphire,
I
did you unsubscribe?
Thing.
Okay.
And now you're down to 2,098.
Stop! I can't! The entirety of Guns N'
3,000!
Hey! Somebody subscribed! You're not... We're not using... You're not using live counts, Mom. I hit 3,000. Sorry, Mom.
And now you're at 2,999.
God damn it! Ah!
I'm kidding. You're at 3,000.
I can't see it!
Keith, I hate to say it, but you can be a bitch sometimes.
At 2,999.
Ah!
Okay, someone's being a cock tease.
Stream's over.
No, we still have another 15 minutes left.
It's over. Goodbye, everyone.
We have another 15 minutes before the stream usually ends.
Goodbye, everyone. It's time for you to go get me some Coca-Cola.
Alright.
Is Golden actually leaving the stream? Golden left!
You bitch.
We hit 3,000 and then he left.
3,000? Are you sure? This says 12,996 on my end.
That's because YouTube only updates every 5 minutes.
The live count is your lives is one.
Nice.
Man, that was...
Actually, I think I might want to check mine.
And now it's down to 3,000.
Hey, I'm I'm at 3.
Don't jinx it, dear. I'm gonna look up how much I have. Keyframe Productions.
I'm now watching at 3,001. Thank you guys so much.
I'm at 10,948.
Hey, can I borrow some of those subscribers? I'd like that.
And what link is this?
3,002. That is going on Twitter.
Just Google live counts, and then you'll find the website, and then you can just type in your name.
Hey,
Golden
3,002. 3,001. Somebody's doing this specifically despite me again.
Golden's almost at 19,000.
Jeez.
Give us your subscribers.
And Blissy's is almost to 29,000. So let's just all accept that fact that we're not as good as Blissy.
Silver Quill. Silver is almost at 108,000.
I'm at 3,418. Sweet.
Josh Scorcher, 124,000.
We knew Josh was like over 100,000 because he has the silver.
And mine's at 4,314.
PewDiePie.
Too many.
I have more subscribers than DB. Haha.
PewDiePie is at 45,668,812.
Okay.
And it's rising up every minute. Jesus.
Every second. 16.
Do you know that PewDiePie got evicted from his house?
What?
Because apparently he got evicted from his house today without prior notice because his landlord thought he was gay.
What?
One, that's wrong. Two, it's only slightly funny.
Who?
I wouldn't say slightly funny. Like, first of all, you can't just assume shit. Second, the assumption over whether someone's gay or not is horrible.
Hey Robin, you're at 3,003.
I can see that. I'm now watching the live count as well.
It's also just the fact now the guy is homeless.
That's the bigger problem.
He can just like buy a new house or just like some liquor, like given what he can make online.
I know, but still the fact that even if it's for like a day, he's homeless and he has 2 dogs and everything.
And a wife.
They're actually threatening to kick me out like the other day.
I could go on a ramble about how much I can't stand people's like bias towards people who are gay.
Hmm.
Either way, the guy doesn't.
He doesn't.
He didn't.
No matter your opinion on his content, he's not a bad guy.
He is not.
And
So
now
what-
he has his diamond play button, so all is good.
I'm gonna make myself a
I
play
wonder if
button on a wall.
PewDiePie would like locate where this that place was where he's evicted from.
Well, yeah, he
Almost-
lived there, of
Yeah, I know-
course.
No, I mean like mention the address and such.
No, that would cause more problems.
Player just lost a sub, then gained a sub, and now gained a sub.
Well, another thing, Golden, is like why stir up the pot even more?
Because that landlord doesn't deserve his business if this is how he's going to act.
Well,
towards
he's not
people.
going to have his business anymore now, is he?
Well, then he'll have a taste of his own medicine.
Whatever. It's not. Felix probably just wants to move far away from the guy. He lost the business with one of the highest earning guys on the internet. So there you go. There's your.
Oh,
money.
son of a bitch.
What?
Now what?
I wonder if they're going
My
to
dad's calling. Hang on.
They should
Oh,
just
mine isn't.
like a play button for 50 million subscribers that is literally just YouTube.
It's just PewDiePie's fate.
Like the eventual milestone of 50 million subscribers is an inevitable thing, and since 50 is halfway to 100, it seems like that it's only logical that one day they would need to make that.
Somebody just said quickly, everybody unsubscribe. Jesus, guys.
No, that's mean.
That's really mean. I did say on Twitter that I would do Guns and Ships if I hit 3,000 on a stream.
Well, okay, we're at 3,000, so good.
Yeah, I have to pull up the lyrics.
For American fighting Frenchmen. Not that it.
Alright, so I'm still waiting for the lyrics to pull up, and once okay, so got that, so let me get the music pulled up. I said I would do it, and I got to 3,000. Thank you guys so much. The 3.
Well, me.
Wait, let me pause it, and then
How does a rag
it won't pause. It wasn't. No, I don't think people would be low. It'd just be people would be unsubscribing right before I hit 3,000, and no one would. Two people wouldn't subscribe at the same time.
I suppose.
Nobody's unsubscribing, guys. I don't see any changes on the thing.
Sweet.
Alright, so, because you guys are amazing and fantastic, here is the fastest Broadway song ever written, sung by the whitest person on the internet. I don't know why people
The
wanted me to do
whitest?
this. The whitest person on the internet.
I thought Silver was the whitest person on the
It's a
internet.
competition between Silver and I. That's basically why he's my fake lover. Because we have an ongoing.
Ebonics.
We both have a competition about who's the whitest person, and Goldenfox is freaking out. His audio's freaking out. All right, so thank you guys so much, and here goes trying to do this. How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman! I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats redder with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I make them drop and burn them and scatter the remains. Watch me engage and I'm escaping, I'm enraged and I'm out. I go to France for more funds. I come back with more guns and ships, and so the balance shifts. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. We can end this war at Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to succeed, there's someone else we need, I know. So he knows what to do in a trench, ingenuity to do in the French, I mean. So you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do in the bench, I mean? No one has more resilience or matches my practical, tactical brilliance. You wanna fight for your land back? I need my right-hand man back. Get your right-hand man back. You know you gotta get your right-hand man back. I mean, you gotta put some buttons in the letter, but the sooner the better to get your right-hand man back. I did it. I did it on the stream.
And we hardly heard you.
Yay! No one could hear me. I did it. Hopefully the stream did it. The stream heard it. I hope stream heard it. Because they didn't.
They probably did, but we couldn't.
Well, that sucks.
Everybody give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman, Lafayette!
I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats redder with blood stains.
Lafayette!
And I'm never gonna stop until I make them drop and burn up on the scatter the remains.
Lafayette!
Watch me engage and I'm escaping, I'm enraged and I'm out!
Lafayette!
I go to France for more funds. I come back with more guns and ships, and so the balance shifts.
Corner them at Rochambeau,
Consolidate their gifts. I mean,
Hamilton!
so you're gonna have to use them eventually. What's he gonna do in the bench? I mean,
Hamilton!
no one has more resilience or matches my practical tactical brilliance.
Hamilton!
Wanna fight for your land back?
I gotta get my right-hand man back.
Robin, that makes you neon white.
I am super white. Like this is not a fact. I mean, this is not an opinion. This is a fact. I'm the whitest person on the internet. Like,
Alexander Hamilton.
I guess I'll have to do it for the 3,000 subscriber special, considering nobody could hear it. I'll do it again. That was fun.
If you did right now, together we can turn the tides. Oh, Alexander Hamilton. If we manage to get this right.
Keys just stopped caring about the stream. She's just stinging now, and nobody really knows why, because she's Key.
I love how she was questioning what I was singing.
She has more subscribers than you.
My reason is that I'm doing Guns
She
and
finished the
Ships
song.
Robin.
She finished the song, so she's good. You had nothing to do with the thing that was going on in the stream. So Key is right, and you are not.
And I hardly had a chance to say a goddamn thing.
You really can't in this group. It's just a bunch of weirdos. By the way, somebody said earlier that they don't really see me on streams anymore. I don't usually stream on this channel. I stream every 2 weeks. But usually on Mondays, I'm on Eliora stream. I can be on DB stream on Tuesdays. Sometimes I'm on Toon Critic stream. So I am on more streams than just this one. So if you want to follow me, I usually post when I'm live on Twitter. But it's usually not here. MLR Live is once every 2 weeks, hopefully. But it's not always once every 2 weeks.
Would you mind if I tell them when I stream?
You stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at...
Tuesdays on Picardo, Thursdays on Twitch.
And...
I never, because I have a crappy computer.
Yeah, same here.
And,
Although I should mention, if I may.
I should also mention I've opened up some more commissions.
You did.
Guys, just plug all your stuff during Robin's celebration.
We're going to plug everything. I also stream sometimes on Picardo when I'm editing my little Robin episodes. That's usually random. It just depends on when I'm editing. And sometimes they're completely pointless. DB was on the last one I did, where I effectively lost my mind.
I was just sitting there watching you burn.
It was pretty funny, though.
Although I should mention that tomorrow I'm doing a special 27-day Twitch stream.
You're streaming for 24 hours?
For about 6.
Okay. Key, when do you stream? I'm just gonna plug everybody's stuff.
I don't stream super often anymore because my computer's a piece of poopy. But when the thing is that I would stream if people didn't mind the stream being silent.
See, that's why you need a voice in the chat. That's what I do on Ellie's Picardo streams, is I kind of ramble a lot.
Well, no, the thing is that if it's silent, I don't have to worry about setting up a music thing, which I can't do any other application besides my drawing program and the streaming software.
That sucks.
And then there will be no chance of my audio cutting out and people complaining about that if I don't talk.
Well, you always do what I do.
What?
Do the stream on one system, and while I'm having and to have Skype on something like a secondary system, like in my case, my Surface 3.
I did do that, but people were saying that the audio quality was poopy, and I was just tired of people complaining. So it's like, okay, you guys are going to complain about this, well, you don't get it then.
Yep. Well, I can have you on. Kia, I would like to have a full, My Little Robin episode, My Little Robin live with you. Kind of just talk for an hour and a half and screw around. I didn't know you would be on this stream. We got Kia on the stream.
You might have to check.
You got me on the stream, and I need to get back to work on doing character designs for A&Y's fanfic.
Well, we're gonna end
Might as well
anyway
change
in
the
about
title
7
while you're
minutes.
at
We have
it.
about 7 more minutes before the stream ends. These usually run about an hour and a half. I think the shortest stream I've run is like an hour, and then the longest was like 2 hours. I am still considering the Batman vs Superman live stream of me watching the extended cut. Wouldn't be able to show footage though. That's the problem.
No reaction.
It would just be my face, and I don't know you guys want to watch my face for 3 hours.
You know what you should watch tomorrow, though?
Steven Universe?
No, Denny Vixen is holding a live stream, commission live stream tomorrow.
I might have to check that out.
Denny aka the people who don't know, Denny Vixen is Denny Butt. Like, the really amazing artist.
I might have to check that out, actually.
Draws ponies in Disney style.
It's
Also-
not even, it's just awesome, and I'm going to be commissioning her because, goddamn, her stuff is pretty.
Oh, and you can catch Key and Goldenfox. They are both on Roundtables Magic, which is every other week now until new episodes come back. And I don't believe it's not this week, it's next week.
Hi, I'm here too.
Sapphire, you don't stream!
I know, but still, hi,
I'm
here.
Well, what do we plug if we're talking about streaming stuff? You
We
don't
talk about
so-
stream stuff.
Okay.
That's what we're plugging. We're plugging all of our strams. It's Team Stram, by the way.
Okay, well,
Okay.
let's...
What do you want to plug in place of streams, Sapphire?
Well, I don't really have streams, but I do videos and other crap. I also have DA. You can commission me and stuff. I want to stream, but I don't have a good computer. I'd like to stream one day if I get a new computer. Hey, well, I don't know.
Well, okay, there you go. You
Yep.
got your plugs. Are you happy?
Yes.
But yeah, those two are on the thing, Round Tables Magic, or whatever the hell it's called. It's the opposite it's the opposite Sunday of My Little Robin Live. I'm now determining that's how I determine how time works. If it's the week of or the week opposite My Little Robin Live. And eventually I should be on there. I'm on a list of people.
You're on the list.
I'm probably like the bottom of the list.
There's sharks, there's shark poop, and then there's you.
Yeah, that line sums up how far down the list I am.
What about the Sharpedo?
Well, I mean, that's also above Robin.
That's probably way above me. Like everything is above me on that list. I'll be on not podcasting of Magic, Roundtables Magic when season 7 starts. That's when I'm gonna be on the show.
It's like, I'm finally glad to be on the season 6 podcast of Roundtables Magic of Robin. The series has been over for 84 years.
Yeah, that's when I'm gonna be on podcasting of Magic. Is everyone's dead, and it's
Show guest, Robin 0928.
I don't know about that. I'm never gonna be on the show. It's just gonna be like a million years from now I'll be on the show. So
Come on, don't be like that.
I know myself, and I know that I'm very far down the list.
You'll get your moment in the sun, don't worry.
You're walking on sunshine.
Woo!
They're walking on some.
Woo! And don't it feel good? The stream might have ended a couple minutes ago. The stream might have broken. Is
And
the
I think-
stream broken, guys? Can you guys still see it?
Yeah, but I think he's now attacking Goldie.
Okay, well, that happens. It just says it's offline on my screen, so I'm terrified. Because I can't refresh the page, because then the whole stream breaks.
Still going on my end.
Okay, that's good. But man, 3,000, that's finally happening. Or finally has happened.
But anyways, looking at this price chart, I think I might be interested in one vector at some point.
I'd still like you to draw yourself as Frankenfurter, just because I'm a weird person.
What?
It's a Rocky Horror thing.
Robin, can me and Goldie leave so I can go get some soda?
Well, that is true, because we have been going for an hour and a half. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 3,000 subscribers, and thank you to my very special guests for the show, Goldenfox, Sapphire Heartsong, Keith Frame, and of course David Burch, the one and only. I love you, man, because you are definitely special, and I'm giving you as much screen time as possible because I know it's making Sapphy annoyed. Thank you so much, DB, for being on the stream.
Thanks for having me.
And only DB.
Just DB. No one else matters. Even the people who've never been on the show before. Hey, I don't even matter on this stream. We'll just let DB host My Little Robin Reviewing His Magic Live from now on. That's the end of the show.
Wait, what?
He just caught up with with what I'm saying. And I did not finish my soda, but I'm going to finish it before I cut the stream offline.
My coffee bear. Yes.
So my name's Robin098, and I will see you guys in 2 for the next episode of My Little Robin Reviewing His Magic Live. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Bye-bye.